Hey there, family, Facebook friends, public world, and everything else. Let's just start. It's the summer's almost over. We have like a month to go, a month and a week, or whatever it is, a month and a few days, or whatever it is. How you doing? I'm doing pretty fine. I had a rockin' weekend, 20 hours, 2 10-hour days. Psycho Circus in the house. They're going to be huge because Kiss is a huge rock and roll band, and they've been doing it for 30 years, and they have a great show. I saw them live at Dingbats and Debonair, locally in Bergen County, New Jersey, and they have a kick-ass show. You're going to see them everywhere. They're great guys. Bobby, Jeff, Luke, and Pat are great guys. And I just wanted to talk about how we have to share love and not to be so fucking crazy, because we're all psycho. And this guy, Ian, I don't know his last name, Ian, whatever the hell it is, Ian said, I don't know what the hell it said, because I've been promoting Psycho Circus around the world. I've been doing it for hours now. I've been doing it for hours to promote my studio, njsound.com, 201-816-0123. If you're in the tri-state New York City area, or if you're in Bermuda, California, Florida, Texas, Connecticut, if you're anywhere nearby, just stop in and I'll create magic for you. And, it's crazy how these fucking we're not psycho. Psycho Circus is not psycho. We're fucking real. We're real. And, Anastasia from Maine is a psycho. She's a psycho cop, or she could be a fake account. She's psycho. Anastasia. She's psycho. But, there's a lot of shit going on here. But just share love, good times, good vibes, good people, good family. We're all family. I'm a descendant of Marie Antoinette. I'm a direct descendant of Marie Antoinette. Austria. That was my father's mother. And I'm a direct descendant of Marie Antoinette. Take that in your fucking little fucking bullshit mind. Your mind has to be a fucking blossom. I met Madonna in my dreams last night. Madonna's a beautiful human being. She's a lovely human being. I was there with, what's the guy's name that passed away? I was in the afterlife. So yeah, I got a big bonus in the afterlife. He was like, sing that song you did. And I'm like, I forgot the lyrics. He's like, here they are. And I'm like, oh shit. But that was not the song I did for Madonna. I did Madonna's song for her stint on Broadway with Evita, which was beautiful. And I sang to Madonna, not the song that, what the hell, not Brian Williams. He's still alive, I think. I don't know. The guy on Meet the Press, I forget his name. He died of a heart attack. He was hanging out with his friends eating pizzas and beers, and he had a heart attack. It sucks, man. That sucks. I forget his name. And he was fucking living the life for a weekend. He probably fucking met up with all his old friends that he loves to death. And he fucking had too many pizzas and beers and had a great time and had a heart attack. I forget the guy's name. I see his face, but I don't know people's names. I'm not a name person. I know faces. That's why I wrote the song Faces when I was in my 20s, because I met so many faces. But anyway, getting back to the Madonna story, I sang my song that I did when we were in the Poconos with my girlfriend Mary, Adam, Chris. I think Dave was there. Was Dave there? Adam, Chris was there. Sean was there. Oh, it was Adam, Chris, and Sean Adam, Chris, and Sean in the Poconos in our 20s. And I came out of the bathroom after having a good time, taking a good shower and having a good time with my girlfriend, Mary. It was a great time. It was a great event. And I think Adam has the video. It's like, don't cry, beer, wine, or sangria. There's always Coca-Cola. And on the quiet nights, a Dr. Pepper. I kept my promise. You keep your bubbles. And I did that song. It was a great fucking weekend. We had a weekend or a few 4 or 5 days, or I don't know, I forget how long it was. It was a long weekend in the Poconos. And I came up with that. I'm getting so many fucking messages. I'm promoting the shit out of Psycho Circus. Sending it to big celebrities all around the world. And my friends that I've met over the ways. But don't cry, beer, wine, or sangria. There's always Coca-Cola. And for those quiet nights, a Dr. Pepper. I kept my promise. You keep your bubbles. And I fucking just came up with that out of nowhere. It's such a fucking brilliant... When you do brilliant shit, it's fucking crazy. And I saw Madonna in my dreams. I had a death face on. I had a death face on with a red mark right here. A red mark right here and fucking all the symbols on my face. I had a death face on. And she was coming towards me from a large fucking mansion somewhere. And she was walking towards me slowly. She was like 500, 600 feet away. And I was like, that's my truest love, Madonna. Madonna visited me when I was going through the depths of hell so many times. She met me in it was crazy. But she's a brilliant musician and artist. So yeah. And this guy was hitting on my wife. Well, she's not my wife. She hasn't wanted to be considered my wife for 15 years. So Ava had this fucking new lover. And I put a fucking cigarette butt right in his fucking forehead like this in my dream last night. I put a cigarette butt right in his forehead. And it fucking burned his fucking forehead. Then he was fucking starting up with me. And I did the same shit to me. And there was no scar left on my fucking face. He says, how'd that happen? And I just said, he wanted to get high with me and all that shit. I said, no, I'm not doing your fentanyl shit. I'm not doing your fentanyl fucking laced fucking marijuana. Smoke with Ava. And Ava's like, yeah, I want to smoke. I want to smoke. I want to smoke. I want to smoke that shit. And she was fucking all high on that shit. And I told him to get lost. And yeah, it's fucked up. Anyway, I had a fucking 12-hour sleep last night. I had such vivid dreams. And it's a great thing to be a creative human being that loves nature and being naked. And Anastasia, you're a fucking... Anastasia Black, which is not your name. I know you're a cop. You're a cop just like that other one that's on my... Facebook stream. She's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. If you've, it's art. It's art. It's not pornography. It's not violence. It's not anything but art. Art is pure. Art is, look at the statues that they had way back when in the Roman Empire. They had naked people made in statues, and there was no hang-ups. The people that are today are so deeply sick. It's sad to see that they're so deeply sick that it's a really fucked up world we live in. Yeah, Anastasia, I was disappointed with you. I thought you were a cool chick, but you're just a cop that's fucking looking to get someone to incriminate. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You're just a cop that's fucking jerking off to pornography every fucking day. And just fucking being deviant so you can see the deviance. It's so sick. It's so sick. I don't watch pornography. I haven't watched it since my 20s. It's boring as shit. And you have to be a naturist. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. And I sent an art pose to her, and she sent me this big fat guy that was slapping his ass and all this shit. She says, "Oh, you incriminated yourself." I was like, "No, I didn't. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're trying to entrap me with this shit. You're trying to entrap me with this shit. Trying to seem like you're my friend and you want to do podcasts and all this shit. You're fucking sick. You're as sick as the criminal." That's what they say about police officers. They're as sick as the criminals. I feel sad for them that they have to be so sick. Anyway, that's the profession they chose. Anyway, yeah, I'm a loving human being. I have no hang-ups with... I like going to nude beaches. I love swimming naked in the ocean. I love being around naked people that are not into perversion. Even though I went last time with Nicole and these two guys were jerking off together. That's sick at the nude beach. That should be totally unacceptable. That's sick. That's a sick human being. Jerking off at a nude beach? That's sick. That's a sickness. They should kick those people out. Jerking off at a nude beach. That's sick. That's totally sick. You're free with nature. You're one with nature. You're fucking free. And you have these fucking two guys that are fucking doing their shit, and it's fucking ridiculous, man. Yeah, so you get my friend Billy Redmond. I hope he's doing well. You can see my finger here. Billy Redmond said judgment is the purest form of confession, because there's so many deviant people out there that they judge people, and they're deviant, and it's the purest form of confession. When you judge someone for wearing clothes that are different, or doing something that's different or unheard of, that's the purest form of confession. So I'm glad you are tuning in, and I hope you check out Psycho Circus. I captured some raw energy. I'm doing some amazing video work for them. I did the audio work. They have to sign off on the mixing and mastering. And yeah, be free, be loving. Don't be judgmental, because that's the purest form of confession. If you judge someone, that means you have a deviant thing in you that you have to get out of yourself. And be free, be loving, be cool, be warm, and share love and peace and creativity and good times and positivity, because life sucks for everyone, and you have to make the most of every day. And I make the most of every single fucking day. I make the most of every single fucking day, however bad it sucks. This is my quote, John Joseph Cannon. Every day is a good day, no matter how bad it sucks. And that's my quote that got me through my 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. I'm 56. Every day is a good day, no matter how bad it sucks. And every day is a blessing. Every day, not a blessing, I'm not religious. I don't believe in heaven and hell and that shit. That's fucking delusion. I've been through delusion. I've had probably 50 delusions in my life. So I know delusion, and I know when I'm going through it. And I've had some really rich delusions, and thankfully I'm healed while healing from that. And yeah, delusions are fucking the best thing in life. It's like a pure reality that's altered. It's fucking wonderful. You're like, and if you're not violent and all that shit, that sickness that a lot of people have, it's pretty cool, because you get to examine the intricacies of nature. Nature is so intricate. If you look at an ant, I look at ants crawling on my finger. They'll crawl across my finger. I'll be like, that ant's reality is so much. Just imagine the ant crawling on your finger. It's a little tiny ant, and it's crawling on your finger. It thinks it's like the Mojave Desert, And it's amazing that the all these small creatures that are so tiny and minuscule, their reality must be massive. And they work together, and they live together, and they survive together. And ants, they're billions and trillions of ants. Billions and trillions of ants. And they all work together, and they get their food, they get their life. And it's a beautiful thing to examine. And you look at the birds, everything else. Who's this? Someone's watching. And how's it going? So I'm about to sign off, and peace out. Enjoy nature. Study nature. Nature is the life force of the universe. Human beings are going to be long gone in a few 100,000 or billion years or millions of years. I don't think we'll make it 1.25 billion years. I don't think we'll make it by the time our sun destroys all the planets in our solar system. But I don't think we'll make it the 1.25 billion years. But if we make it a few million years, that would be amazing. But seeing how things are going with the mental illness of human beings, it's pretty sad to watch. I say we have a few million years, maybe a few million years, but we've only been here 250,000 years as Homo sapiens sapiens. So if we can quadruple that, 4 times the 250,000 years when we were fucking doing some brutal shit way back when, we hate each other. The Homo sapiens sapiens hate each other. And we try to show love and compassion and empathy and sympathy and loving and caring and understanding. But in our species, the Homo sapiens sapiens, the history of 250,000 years is not one that we can think is anything good. And there are 8 billion of us now. And it's a pretty scary thought that we have a species that inherently, intrinsically hates each other. The species that hates each other, and they just play these games for 250,000 years, and the weapons now are so evolved and elaborate that they can destroy all of nature. But nature's passed on from this place. It's in the universe. It's forever free. Nature is free. It's not human beings. Human beings aren't free. We're trapped in our own delusions, our own illusions, our own fantasies, our own creativity, I guess you could say. And we're trapped in being human. We're the suffering species. Nature is free. Nature is life. Nature will exist for trillions of years in the universe. Human beings may not, and we think we're the intelligent species, but we're fooling ourselves. We're not. If you look at nature that has existed for millions of years, we've only evolved from, 10 million years to current, or 16 million. I'm not an accurate scientist. The evolution of the human life on Earth has been millions of years, but the earth and life has existed. The protozoa was the initial life force, that single cell organism which is in everything, has existed for billions of years. And that's what if you think about it, maybe God jerked off in the universe when the Big Bang happened. His cum fucking hit specks of fucking planets, or whatever the fuck you want to think. That's kind of stupid and perverted. But the protozoa is the foundation of all life on Earth. The protozoa, the single-celled protozoa, is the foundation of all life. And from that, we've evolved into all these millions of species that are so intricate and evolved, and we're not evolved. And I did a thing called Restless Monkeys, and I had a piece called Evolved. But I was saying in the piece that we're not evolved. But I said evolved because we're delusional. We're a species that's delusional. We're a species that wants to say, yes, we're better than we are. We landed on the moon. We send probes to Mars. We think we're like the only thing that's here. Life exists in the universe. It may not be human life, and it may be these sick, demented Star Wars people that have the Klingons and the whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the hell that is. But it's not human life. It's not human life that exists in the universe. Human life is a destructive life. Human life is an angry life. Human life is a bitter life. And yes, this could be, if you want to believe in heaven and hell, which I don't believe in heaven and hell. Why not call it heaven and Bevan and Bell? Why not use a B instead of an H? Why is H, the 8th letter of the alphabet, used 88, 88, heaven and hell? And if you go back to the original Jewish translation, it's not the 8th letter of their alphabet. It's not even used. So we've been fooled for thousands of years over this bullshit. Bevan and Bell, heaven and hell, 88. You know, what is this all about? Is it about truly dominating the planet in a sick way where there's such suffering and pain and misery from the most people suffer, which is our history for 250,000 years. 250,000 years of suffering. And what is that going to get you? It's going to get you misery, and it's going to get you maybe suicidal tendencies where you think, why? If I try harder, I don't succeed, and it's not working, and all this stuff. And yeah, it's one big delusion or illusion. And I hope you appreciate this video. And hey, Michael, how's it going? I'm just signing off. Peace out. Hope you watched the video. I'm just being me. Hope you're being you. And be loving, caring, and open-minded. Don't have a hang-up with anything. Someone's coming out. Let's see who's coming out. Hey, Peter. I'm doing a live stream. And I'll speak to you later, people. Rock on. Enjoy life.